Hey, Mark and Joey here on Monday, and Monday at this time of year means lots of sports happening on the weekend. We've got 3 other shows going, so take a look for those. But the one we enjoy the most is our sports wagering show, and that's where we actually make money, which is cool, and we hopefully make you money. And we almost did yesterday, except for those stupid Chargers. How they allowed that comeback is beyond me. But anyway, if you followed us, I think we made, not enough to even matter. We can buy a coffee, I guess. So anyway, that's where we were on our parlays on the weekend. We will talk about the fact that we are parlay players for you guys. There's a million shows that'll tell you who's going to win in one game or another game. We like to put them together. That's where the money can be made. Quite often, we're happy to get out of a weekend even because we know there's going to be a big week coming up down the road.
Hey, even is not losing. Remember that.
In the parlay world.
It gets you to next week in the parlay world because there's going to be a week you hit these parlays and it's a big, big win. So for us, we're really happy that we got back to even. We won 2 out of 3 games with the points. And if you bet them just to win the game together, I still got over even money for that.
Yeah.
But if you did the points, we said do 2s and 3s, which means all 3 together, but then 2s in every scenario. You should have got about your money back. We won 2 of them. Chargers blew with us, and they don't get an extra point in overtime. So we might start buying down that 6.5 to 6. I forgot about that. Maybe I should have done that myself. But that'll be for the future. With the long shots, we did get one. Unfortunately, we did not get the other one. Tennessee won and landed on us. We lost that one, but we told that was a big odds one. That was lesser money.
We spent a lot less money on that.
Spent a lot less money on it. But we're coming back with Monday night here, trying to get us one more big win before the week's over. Get us going to week 2. And this is Monday Night Football. 2 games tonight. They'll do is I think they do it for 2 weeks until they start adding in buys. I believe that starts week 3 or week 4. And tonight we got the New Orleans Saints against the Houston Texans. Now, week 1 provides a lot of weird football, truthfully. A lot of rusty football. A lot of teams look really, really bad. Now, I feel like the better teams still squeak out wins, but it's not in convincing fashion. Now, I feel like with the Saints tonight at home in their dome in New Orleans, even Drew Brees won't have to be great because you got Alvin Kamara, you got Michael Thomas. This team is just so good.
The Saints are your Super Bowl team. You don't even need to explain.
No, okay.
But this is your team.
Defense is good too.
Win. Yeah.
Houston
and at home they just don't lose.
Okay,
really.
Okay. So I don't need to go in that much detail. All right, Saints 6.5 guys. Might buy that down to 6, but I think it's a big win. I think it's a double-digit win for them tonight. Just like KC, I'm actually kind of insulted it's only 6.5, but I'll take it. I'll take 6.5 from the Saints. If you feel comfortable, buy down to that 6, but I think it's an easy win for them. I say they win by 10 or more tonight. This crowd's going to be electric. They want to come back after what happened last year. Let's follow that up with the night game. Denver's favored by 2.5 against Oakland. Together, we are going with Oakland. We agree on this parlay together. Saints 6.5, Broncos 2.5.
Yeah, you said we're going with Oakland. We're going against Oakland.
Against Oakland. It's in Oakland, but against Oakland.
Yeah.
Too much going on.
Team's a mess.
Oakland's just boggling my mind with what's going on this year. Denver, guys. We have been fans of Joe Flacco, and we've represented him proudly because I've always said he's a great quarterback, and only in those couple of years where he was injured is when he looked really bad.
Made the playoffs. A guy who was always criticized.
Won a Super Bowl
and made the playoffs almost every year.
Yeah.
And really until it got to be a mess near the end. I think Flacco here has a resurgence to his career late. He's taken a team that has really kind of no expectations, which is good too. He's not walking into a pressurized situation. If he can make this team win at all, this is going to be a great situation for him. They got a great defense, so going up against a terrible team like Oakland. Oakland shouldn't score tonight, which should make it easier for Flacco to win the game. But we're taking them big as part of our parlay. And with big parlay, I think you said 3.5 to 1.
3.5 to 1 if you take the regular odds. We might even bump up Denver. We've talked about this on our other sports wagering show. We are able to do that. If you are, I will go all the way up to 6 points. I think they win by a touchdown or more. This Denver defense got Peyton Manning, a broken Peyton Manning to a Super Bowl. Joe Flacco is much more capable of that. They got a great running back. So I think Denver by a touchdown. Saints by double digits. First Monday Night Football game tonight at 7. Doubleheader. We're so excited.
So bet it as it is for yourselves, and depending on what betting site you're on, you can you go up and down in points, which we are able to. We're going to increase points to increase our odds. Probably be able to get ourselves close to 5 to 1 by putting those points up. So we're going to do that, but you don't have to do that, and that's not what we measure against. We measure against the points that are out there, but we do suggest in certain spots to buy down or buy up, depending on what you feel about the team. The reason we say buy down is we think there's an overtime game at all, which has happened in the Chargers game this weekend. We lost by that half a point, and it really would have been nice to get a push on that one because we had a whole parlay going. So a little bit of a mistake on our part in week 1, but really we're going to take the points. I think it's a no-brainer tonight. Easy parlay, good money. Book it, bank it, make some money tonight. We'll be back to review it tomorrow, hopefully with great news.
Parlay experts.